Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about fair use because there's some individuals that are just retarded. They just don't understand fair use. They want to call you a thief, they want to use swear words, cuss at you, and act like because you're commenting on their videos that you can't use their content. However, it's a real shady spots in areas, admittedly, because there is no set length or how many words you can use. And that's really up to the courts if somebody would want to take it to court. But okay, Fair Use Act of 1976, as you can see here, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So the idea is, there's these news agencies out there, right? They're going to have to talk about stuff. Like, I can be like, hey, let's talk about Dr. Pepper today. I can only drink this because it actually has cane sugar and not high fructose corn syrup. Dr. Pepper can't come after me and be like, well, you talked about Dr. Pepper and that how it has cane sugar versus high fructose corn syrup. They can't come after me because I have fair use to, display their logo and talk about it in a way. Now, I can't advertise it, right? I mean, because I can't use it to make money in a way that would be like, hey, buy this, blah, blah, blah. I could, for example, take this over here, this WD-40 we have here at the shop, and I can talk about it, how I use it to spray down chains, to clean them. It's not for oiling the chain, it's just to clean the outside and put a light protective coating on it to stop it rusting. Some people think you're actually going to be able to, you know, oil O-ring and X-ring chains. It's not going to happen. So take that to video content. It's the same reason why somebody like Weird Al Yankovic can parody music. They have the right to use that music and parody it and have the melody and the soundtrack, and you know he can recreate that, and it's sort of his work and it's sort of not. He's making money off a tune that you might know, right? So I guess it's a weird area. And people just don't understand that. They think, oh, you're reacting to videos, that is theft. No, it's not. That's not how it works. And even YouTube, if you go look on your YouTube slash Google, because parent company is Google, fair use on YouTube. Fair use is a legal doctrine that says use of copyright protected material under certain circumstances is allowed without permission from the copyright holder. YouTube gets many requests to remove videos that copyright holders claim are infringing under copyright law. Sometimes these requests apply to videos that qualify for copyright exceptions or seem like clear examples of fair use. So, me talking about somebody's video, how they're writing, how stupid I might believe they are, that's an opinion. I have the right to my opinion. And I can say that person is retarded. And that's my opinion to use that word and say that. And I have the right to show the clip and talk about it and try to educate others. Some people don't understand. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. You can see my tabs above. So you can see up there. We're getting there. If the use of copyright protected material in a video qualifies as a copyright exception, then the video is considered lawful and non-infringing. This is why we often ask copyright holders to think about whether copyright exceptions apply before submitting a copyright removal request to YouTube. If a copyright holder believes a video doesn't qualify for an exception, then they must provide us with an adequate explanation as to why. Why? And viral hogs and some of these big ones infringe on our rights all the time because they somehow are cahoots with YouTube. And, honestly, when I put up a video, what happens is YouTube is pretty smart. It will tell the person that originally uploaded the video, like, hey, this person uploaded the video. I've had it done to my videos. And you can you can go ahead and submit a claim, or you can just reach out to the person, ask if they take it down, whatever. I personally don't care. There was only one time, and that's because they were changing the content. They were not changing. They were using one of my urban exploring videos to say like this place is haunted. So they were changing the context. And I actually won that. I've also won ones where people say, "Hey, you're doing this reaction video, blah blah blah," and I dispute it, and YouTube is like, "Yeah, you can use this." They and of course the person's upset because they don't understand fair use. That's why we're starting this video out talking about fair use, because this individual is stupid. They don't understand. They just don't understand. They don't, if they want change, if they think this is not fair somehow, then they need to petition the government to change fair use. Don't yell at me, call me names because you don't understand legally what fair use means. And it even says here, if we read the yellow, courts have decided that copyright holders must consider whether copyright exceptions apply before they submit a copyright removal request. Because if you go and you start just willy-nilly submitting copyright requests, your channel can be removed because you're violating terms of service. I could also go after you for causing damage to my name, my reputation, to monetary value that I was getting from YouTube. So you think, oh, well, I'll just submit, you'll get 3 strikes, blah, blah, blah. That's not how it works. I reached out to YouTube creators on Twitter because they actually respond there. And they actually said, well, basically, you're just going to have to let the person make the claim, then dispute it, and we'll look at it, and then we'll make it right. And if they are abusing the system, we will take their channel down. Oh, so you might pick the wrong person to mess with, right? But I'm a very understanding person. As I've gotten older, it's like, creators, we should reach out and be nice to each other. This person's not a nice individual, so whatever. So I'm going to do this video talking about fair use, and then I'm going to point out this person's channel right now. So AngryD. Now you might say, you're showing his email. You know what? His email is in all his videos, because you can email us at angrydcommutes@yahoo.com. I'm guessing that's not his primary email address. So just like my primary email address, meekerextreme@gmail.com, is not my primary email address, man. I have like 50 others out there. I have a Yahoo one too. I mean, I have tons of them. Like most people that have been around a while, you tend to collect email addresses from places. I don't know if this is him or not. The first thing that comes up is this Matt Osman. I don't know if that's AngryD. He says it's not him, but it comes up and with email and stuff. Okay, whatever. I don't know. That comes up. So don't yell at me, but this guy makes YouTube videos. I guess he's trying to sell merch. He's trying to do shit, right? He's just trying to have fun, I guess. I don't know if he's thinking YouTube's a whole career thing. YouTube could be shut down tomorrow. It's the worst career decision you could possibly make. It's not a career. I'm sitting here in a nice new shop we're opening, motorcycle shop, because this actually will generate hundreds of thousands guaranteed of money. YouTube, there's no guarantee there. Even if you're somebody way up there, which is, it hurt them more, well, if they're good savers and stuff, it won't be that big of a deal. But it could hurt somebody say in the middle more if YouTube one day just changes the rules like they have done in the past. You used to earn from day one. You started earning, boom, 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 and it was cool because you'd see 5 cents, 10 cents, this and that. And then you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have so many views, watch views or whatever. And luckily I had all that stuff at the time, but it was put a lot of guys off. I've had a lot of people I knew that were slowly making money. I knew one guy that was like at $98. Then that hit, he was unable to cash out and he just gave up because so YouTube has $98 sitting there. So how many millions of accounts do they have? $50, $60, $98 because people gave up because they changed the rules of the game in midstream. That's not cool. That's not right. Should have grandfathered everyone that was already had accounts set up and gaining money, and then any new accounts come in are under these new rules, and they wouldn't earn until they hit these metrics that YouTube just pulled out of their ass one day. But anyways, so AngryD, and why this is important, I do reaction videos, right? Here's his channel. Here's AngryD. This is fair use. I can show this, AngryD. You might not like it, but I can show it. Here's his channel, and he does these videos. Half the videos, I've never watched his channel. I've only seen his content through Moto because that's where I do the reaction videos. And he doesn't like the fact that I'm making fun of him and giving my opinion about his riding. So he's very self-conscious about his riding. I don't know why you're putting out the videos about your riding. You're doing crazy stuff in the videos. I have the right to talk about that and use your video to educate others. And I can show your channel here because I know right now he's probably like, beating on the keyboard and this and that. Well, this is what came in the other day. That started this whole thing. This right here. Like I said, I don't care about my email being public because it's public. And I don't care about his because it's public. He has it on every single video. So, hey, asshole. It's a nice way to start it, right? Come on. I don't know if he's playing into a persona. He's keeping that persona because he's AngryD. He has to be angry at everybody in the world. So this is a formal notification that you are using my videos without my permission. Stop immediately and either remove the videos entirely or edit your videos to not include me. I will copyright strike every video of yours that contains one of my videos. You only get 3. And no more channel. He thinks I'm scared of that because, this brings me in so much money. I'm going to get so rich off this. But he's already sending this out, basically saying he's going to purposely retaliate. Who does that? Who the fuck does that? Who doesn't even look up fair use? And, of course he says, there will not be a second warning. Don't fucking push me, AngryD. Of course, when I got this, I'm like, anyone could have sent this, right? So, I had no idea if this was his email. So I basically responded back about fair use, blah, blah, blah. And then later on, I was like, this guy's mentally unstable. I'll just go ahead, like I do with anyone that has an issue. I will remove the content. That's why you might watch one of my Moto and boom. Usually the person when YouTube sees that it matches, they notify you in when you request, they'll let you just edit that out. So it just goes through the editing process and it takes out that section that they, I guess, mentioned or whatever, and then you're good to go. So you might have a little choppiness in the video because I'm talking midstream. I still might be talking when his starts, but whatever. I was nice. I went through and he wasn't in that many videos. Actually, he used to be in a lot of the older videos than he is now. I guess he thinks he's hot shit, He's not. He's He's like, he can come here. I'm easy to find. Monument, Colorado. If he wants to take a road trip from Texas, I don't know what is he going to do. Yell at me? Oh, you can't do that. Well, legally I am able to do. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy. If you don't like the laws, then get them changed. So this is to me saying, I don't even know if you're AngryD and blah, blah, blah. He goes, yes, this is AngryD. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anybody named Matt, because I pointed out that Matt, are you Matt? I mean, I hate that he doesn't even use his name. I use my name back to him because, I mean, I'm a human being after all, right? I mean, we don't go by our personas. I don't walk around in life saying, I'm Meeker Extreme, man. That's why you hear me say Meeker Extreme or Mark or whatever. Whatever. I don't give a F what your opinion is of me. You're a content thief. See, they always like to say this, you're a content thief, but they don't understand the law because they're stupid. These people are retarded. They're mentally retarded. But that's how he rides, after all. I mean, if you've seen his videos, that is how he rides. I do not understand why 42,800 subscribers follow his channel. Probably because he's so out there, they're just waiting for the next blow up, right? Anyone that goes around riding a motorcycle with a camera on the front, camera on the back, one facing him from the handlebars, one on the tail. He has all these cameras driving. He's purposely going around to catch moments of people's mistakes and to yell at them in traffic because he gets clicks, he gets views. You, for some reason, subscribe to him. You, for some reason, give him this income for doing stupid shit, but you call him out on it every single day, but yet you're pushing him to do more and more because he has to do more and more. I don't know. This guy is just way out there. I don't know if his name is Matt or not. It just seems kind of odd when you search his email. The first thing that pops up is this Matt Ostman, and it says that's the email, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't know if that's him, so we won't go to the channel. There's not much there, just some music crap. But, just so AngryD understands here, I can click on this video, show this video, and we can talk about it. Now, should I show the whole thing? Probably not, but Moto Manus just takes sections, and that's where I take video. So they're taking sections. They're not taking the whole video anyways, typically. And that's debatable. I looked at case law. That is debatable whether or not the length, Now, I could use this whole video and I could be fine. I could use part of the video and not be fine. It all depends how you use the video. Now, I usually just talk about the riding, like, hey, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pass on the right. I wouldn't pass on the left. I wouldn't yell at the guy. I don't understand what this guy is so angry about. And even in some of my later videos, kind of mentioning, I'm just like, he's probably just doing it for the views, for the subscribers, and to make money. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. That is what it is. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's doing it for the views. Hence why he's doing this. This is probably his job. This is probably, I'm guessing he's somewhat younger. I'm guessing he's younger than myself at this point, and I'm in my 40s. I'm guessing he's probably in his upper 20s. He probably thinks he's still hot shit. I don't know if he has a persona. I don't know. Reach out to me and let me know in the comments down below. Is he actually a nice dude and this is all just a facade and this is a persona he puts on to get clicks, to get views, to make that YouTube money? That's what I think it is, but maybe not. Maybe he is mental. Maybe he is way out there and he thinks he's the best rider since sliced bread, But yeah, I can click around in the video and we can show some of the video. And yeah, I can do that. I can talk about his videos. He doesn't like that fact. So I was nice. You're like, well, it should be pretty easy to go ahead and remove it. So I went through and I actually removed his stuff from my channel. I was being nice. But I'm just doing an education video here for you all. If some idiot like this, if you want to go ahead and let him do whatever, I just think he's way out there. He probably has a lot of leg humper followers. And I never understood that about people. Why do they fucking leg hump you to follow your stuff? I don't know you. You don't know me. The reasonable thing would have been due for an email would have been like, hey, dude, I know about fair use and stuff, but you're talking some smack about me, and you know, I'm not ready. This is just a persona. Cool that you're doing this and that. I think he really doesn't understand fair use, and he's just hot headed, upset. I don't know. I'm not ruining his brand because that's another thing. Like if we went to court, he could say, "Well, you're ruining my brand and this and that." Well, no, I'm not. I'm talking about you. You're putting yourself out there in a certain way. I think a jury, a judge, is going to look at that and be like, "Well, look, dude, you're putting it. You're going to have people talk about you when you do this shit. You are. That's the world, and that's my right to be able to talk about what you're doing. And I can do that. I'm reporting on this. If you want to look at it that way, we're all journalists in some ways. People use that all the time for going around. There's nothing defined as what a journalist is and what a reporting is or not. And I'm reporting on what you're doing, and I'm hopefully educating other writers like, don't go out and do this stuff. Just don't go do it, because you're going to either get killed, because there's crazy people out there, and if he's not really crazy, there's crazier people. And I saw one video, he said, I finally got hit. Well, I'm surprised you haven't got hit sooner, because you're not that good of a rider. Oh, he's going to say, well, you don't ride street bikes. You don't know. Shit, I rode more miles than you have ever ridden yet. So, and that goes for street bikes. Then I switched over to dirt because it's actually a lot more funner. Takes more skill to ride hard enduro. And it's just, like I said, a lot funner, a lot better group of people. We don't tend to run into each other, although, well, we won't talk about Moab. That video will be coming. I did get run into by another rider. But that's very rare out of all the times. I had more close calls riding street bikes, meeting up with oddball people that I did not know, just meeting up with them, and they do crazy stuff like just braking, stopping in the middle of the road, want to do a wheelie. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, it's just retarded. I mean, most of these riders in these videos that I react to through Moto Madness are actually out there doing stupid stuff. That's what they're doing. That's why we're watching. You would think he'd like me talking about his videos because it's that many more people. Like, the dirt riders don't typically watch this crap. So you're getting extra clicks, extra views. Yeah, my channel's only 13,000 whatever subscribers. Yours is 42. Yeah, I'd be at 100,000 subscribers also if I rode street bikes and videoed that crap that goes on, because there's always days that people will cut you off. I just had somebody in my truck. I'm in the slow lane waiting to get off at my exit. They literally came all the way from the fast and just across. They didn't care whether I was in a truck, a motorcycle, or what, but he would get angry. I did actually, but I thought that was a case where you do give the middle finger and and the lady just like blinders. That is a person that will kill somebody. There are times where in his videos I'm actually even have said like, oh, this time I actually agree with him. Now, it's his persistence and going on and on about it that I don't understand. Like, yeah, you give the middle finger, you just give some head shake, you wave your hands, and you just continue on. Especially when you're on a sport bike, you just take off, you're gone, you never see him again. And I don't know, that's how you should handle the situation. But ever since the whole idea of action cameras, people want to record and get a reaction because they want views, they want clicks. Everyone wants to be the next, like, Casey Neistat or Mr. Beast. Well, to be honest, you're going to get more views, more money if you're doing everyday product reviews. Do that, cell phone, stuff people are typing in nonstop. As far as vlogging, as far as riding, you'll get more views and stuff because you're a street bike rider than I get as a dirt rider, but that's why I do other content, because I actually make a ton of money off freaking car seat. You do a car seat review, and it's like, wow, I do a fan review, boom, make huge money, right? Where riding videos, no one wants to watch. I don't watch these. I don't watch talking videos, vlogging. They're boring as hell. I get out there and ride. So if you're actually a rider, get out there and actually ride. Why are you sitting here watching a stupid video anyways? Whether it's my channel, his channel, whoever's channel, I advocate for you to actually get a bike, whether it's a street bike, whether it's a dirt bike, whether it's a dual sport adventure, what have you, and actually get out there and ride because it's a lot of fun. If you're capable of riding, like you're not handicapped or incapacitated in some way, because I've had people like I say, hey, you should come out and ride. I'll teach you to ride, and they're like, oh, well, I don't walk. Oh, okay, sorry. Then I understand you're living life through other people, through videos. I understand that, but don't. If you're able-bodied, don't live life through the videos. Actually, go out there and ride. And I can do help you with that with the affordable rentals. Maybe you just pick up a cheap $2,000, $3,000 dual sport dirt bike or something, and I'm more than happy to take you out there and show you how to brake, how to shift, how to use your weight for turning and going up hills, down hills, and all that. I can show you all that stuff. How to go through Boulder Field. I can show you on street bikes how to ride, which lanes to pick. You know, Try to be proactive and read what drivers are doing. Are they going to change lanes? A lot of times people will have their finger on the stalk and you can tell they're going to want to change lanes, and then you're in the blind spot and they come over on you and then you're all mad at them. Well, you could see they wanted to change lanes way before they actually did it. So just be proactive in your riding. So I don't know. This guy is upset because of me using some of his Moto Madness clips, but here we are. I'm more than happy. I guess he doesn't realize, and if he sees this video, all my stuff gets uploaded to Rumble. Every single effing video goes to Rumble. So you're in my videos on Rumble, Odyssey, you name it, you're there because it all goes up there automatically. Good luck. Have fun with that. A lot of those platforms are even harder to even try to put a complaint in, like YouTube. So I was nice. I removed your stuff from YouTube, and anytime I come across, I guess, your stuff in Moto Madness, what I will do, Mr. AngryD, is I will just give a spiel about how much of an asshole you are while I skip through the video, and we'll call it a day. Who knows? Maybe if you bug me enough, I will actually take specific videos right from your channel and I will start watching them and I will start taking pieces and we will analyze and go in depth about them. Fair use, baby. Fair use. You know what? At my age, I got the time, I got the money. I don't know what you're going to do about it. Oh, you're going to take me to court? Ooh. Oh, I'm so worried. I'm so worried about AngryD. Oh, he's going to pay me a visit to Monument, Colorado. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that's you. So anyways, everyone, take care. Stay well, stay safe, my friends. And if you got those two wheels, get out there and ride. And don't let people like this, that think they know the law and they really don't get to you. I'm having fun now, baby. You don't know how I get when people rub me the wrong way. So I want to do something else. YouTube might be like, ah. So we'll do the European one. Have a good one. Bye.